Oh, I love these daisies. I'm going to see if this works for me. I'm happy. I'm happy not. I'm happy. Let's try this one. Oh, hey, how are you? Welcome. My name is Dr. Constance Longmire. It's time again for another session on mindfulness. And today we're going to focus on happiness and being happy in the state of contentment. I think sometimes we treat happiness like the daisies. They love me not. And we go, well, I'm happy. I'm happy not. Happy, happy not. It doesn't work that way, not at all. I'm going to talk about that today. Welcome to another episode at the Twinsburg Public Library, where we're talking about mindfulness. How did you do last week? How did you do? How's your jar going? Are you still putting things in your jar that we talked about last week? We talked about embracing mindfulness and what mindfulness is. So any thoughts on this? You can put them down there and I'll take a look at them and I can comment on them. Any thoughts about putting whatever happened positive in your life, place it in the jar. This particular jar will hold all your happy thoughts, the happy events that happen to you, everything that happens. Put it in the jar. It's going to help your mindfulness. It's going to help you feel better about yourself and just all around embrace life. Today, we're going to talk about happiness and being happy. I don't know if you all remember that song by Pharrell. Clap your hands if you know that happiness is the truth. Everybody's in search of happiness. There's a book called In Pursuit of Happiness. Happiness, I'm gonna tell you, it's easy to find. Happiness is a choice, and happiness is something that's not just for the elite. It's not just for a particular group of people. It's for you. Family, you can be happy. I want you to be happy and enjoy this beautiful life. Let's go ahead and talk about happiness. Thank you again to Twinsburg Public Library for allowing me to come on and talk to you. Hey, there's summer reading going on at the Twinsburg Public Library. Have you signed up? Have you signed up your children or your grandchildren? Any kids in your life? Sign them up for the Twinsburg Public Library summer reading program. Man, it's going to be awesome. They're going to enjoy it, and you're going to be glad that you did. Let's talk about happiness and true happiness. The definition of happiness, according to Merriam Dictionary, it says it's a content state of being in the mind. It's where your mind is content. There's no worry, there's no stress. It's contentment, and where your mind is embracing what's going on. And according to that dictionary, that's what happiness is. How many of you say things like, I can't wait to get that raise, I'll be so happy. Or I can't wait to Friday, I'll be so happy. I can't wait to lose those pounds, I'm going to be happy. You are speaking to your future. And you are associating your happiness not to the present, but you're taking your happiness and attaching it to an event, attaching it to a day, attaching it to something that's going to happen. A future event, something in the future is going to happen, not understanding that right now you can be happy. It's a choice. Instead of saying, I'm going to really be happy when I get that perfect person in my life, I will be happy. Or if I find the perfect job, man, I'm going to be happy. Or if I can get the perfect vacation, oh my God, I will be happy. Wait till I get to Aruba, Cancun, I'm going to be happy. Do you know you can be happy right now? It's a choice. I caught myself from saying those things because I would associate my happiness to the future. Like I would say things like, I can't wait to Friday because when Friday comes, man, I can't wait. I'll be so happy when Friday comes. So I had to wait because I was putting words out in the atmosphere. So where Friday would come, that was where my happiness I would embrace my happiness on a Friday. No way. Start now. I'm happy today. Today I'm happy. My happiness doesn't have nothing to do with relationships. I can make a choice to be happy. Like I can make a choice not to be happy. Today, right now, make a choice that I'm going to practice happiness. Say it with me. I will practice happiness. I will practice happiness. It's a state of mind. It's a state of being. It's a decision that you have to make. There's some things we're going to talk about today about how every day you wake up, we're going to plan a happy day. Every day, wake up. One of the first things you do, make a decision. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy. Now, notice I did not, Dr. Constance, I didn't say things will happen in your life that will make you sad, unhappy. That's not normal. A normal life where there will be some challenges in your life. It's how you handle them, how you cope with that. There will be some sad days, but I'm going to help you to cope with those sad days. There will be some disappointments, some embarrassments. That's life. I'm not going to sell you fast hopes. That's life. Every person that's walking on this beautiful green earth has a story. They have a story of challenges that they have overcome, challenges that they are perhaps dealing with, but they make a choice every day to get up and say, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go on. That's what I want you to do. I want you to be one of those like me, regardless to what's going on in your life, what's going on your job, what's going on all around. But you need to stop. Can I tell you something? Turn off the news. Get off the social media sometimes. Give yourself a break and go, I'm choose to be happy. It's intentional. So what you have to do is get up and perhaps get up in the morning and say, okay, this is the day that I'm going to practice happiness. Or this is the afternoon, I'm going to practice happiness. And when you do, grant yourself some grace, because I'm going to tell you, there's going to be some things in that day that's going to be like, somebody may cut you off while you're driving. Someone may take that basket while you're at that grocery store and you were walking to it, they were walking to it, but they grabbed a hold of it before you and they grabbed it and took it and went off. And you're like, but I was there. Practice happy. Today, I will practice happiness. One of the things that you can do to help your happiness is take care of your body. Take care of your body. You need sleep. Try to get at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night. Try very hard. I've heard people, and I've worked with people who say, you know, I can just go on 4 hours. I can just go on no more than 5 hours. And okay, if that's them, that's them. But I want you to practice getting at least 6 to 8 hours of rest a day. Because if you're not resting your body, you can become irritable. You can become upset, annoyed quickly. So you want to make sure that you're getting your body the proper rest so you can get up in the morning, get that stretch and go, yes, today I practice happiness. Another thing, when you get up, drink water. Drink water. Hey, I'm telling you, it works. Drink that water. I don't know if you get a cup of water. Get a cup of water, stretch, get up after that nice rest, get up, drink your water and go, okay, I'm going to start on my day. Give yourself some time to meditate. Meditate, just sit there. You don't need 30 minutes unless you have that time. But if you're practicing meditation and all these are going to help in your happiness. Get up and sit on your bed in a chair, get your journal and start writing out what I want to do. We spoke about this last week in mindfulness. This practice works for happiness. Happiness and mindfulness go together. You're not easily irritated or annoyed, and you're thinking thoughts. Well, that doesn't bother me, or I'm going to handle it a different way when I'm more calm. You never want to answer any emails, text message, or any response to a person when you are not calm. You don't want to answer them when you're upset. You don't want to answer them when you're irritable. You need that calmness in your life. You need to be calm. And that can happen when you're happy. It's okay to be happy. I had a meeting the other day, and I think my enthusiasm, I hope that it rubbed off into the group that I was meeting with. We were talking about things and plans, and I was working with this group to get them to where they wanted to be by December of this year. So we're putting ideas on the table. We were talking about it. And me, all while they were talking and we were putting, I was just smiling and talking and just enjoying what I'm doing. I was just laughing, making my jokes. And their face looked like, oh, yeah, yeah, okay. At first, they were kind of, okay, all right, I hear you, I see. But by the end of our meeting, man, almost 2 hours went by and we just was having fun, putting our ideas together, working through plans, working through endeavors, and we had solutions to problems because I came in purposeful. I'm like, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to show up with my enthusiasm. And I'm going to make sure that we hit some goals at this meeting. So when you're happy like that, that enthusiasm, it flows and it flows onto others. Do you know that you can light up a room just by your enthusiasm and your happiness? It's okay to tell when you walk in, say, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you doing? Practice that. How are you? How are you doing? If they ask you the same, answer. If they don't, that's fine. It has nothing to do with you. You are walking in a state of happiness. I am practicing my happiness. Even in some days that I may not want to be happy 100%, but doggone, it's not going to go below 50%. I'm keeping the smile. I'm keeping this enthusiasm. I'm keeping my positive outlook on life because someone needs that. And besides them, you need that. It helps your health. We talked about drinking water, getting up that 6 to 8 hour rest. Get up in the morning, stretch, drink that water. Now let's go do my journaling. This is my plans for the day. This is what I'm going to do. Then drink your coffee, whatever that beverage that you like. I hope it's a legal beverage that you like. And that's going to make you like, okay, I personally drink coffee. I like my coffee in the morning. My sister has her tea. So we just, and my husband has his iced tea. So here we are. I'm drinking my coffee, planning my day. And the first thing I write, I am happy. I am happy. I am happy. This is a practice that happens to us and we can walk it out. I want to help you now. We did the life thing. Get up, get going, and start. So let's practice first the home. A lot of us are working from home. We've been working from home during this pandemic. Some of us are going back to work, maybe 1 or 2 days, maybe 1 day, but however it is accustomed to you and tailored to you, make your home, make your office, make wherever space you have, make it a happy place. First thing you can do is declutter. Get rid of everything that doesn't have a place, put it in the trash. File. You have a filing cabinet, you have that manila file, put papers in there, label them, put your stuff away. In my office, you probably see the C in the back, of course, Constance, and I love flowers. This is my plant that was gifted to me by one of my wonderful clients. And I call her Rhoda because of the red. So this is Miss Rhoda right here. And I keep her right by my window in my office. And by the way, the daisies that I got, these are from my flower garden. So these are actually homegrown daisies. Thank you very much. So I love flowers. And maybe you love plants and maybe you like pictures. But whatever you want your environment to represent peace and happiness, whatever that is, however that looks to you. I have a friend who showed me her cactus. Her cactus has to be about, I would say, almost 6 feet tall. She told me she had it for 25 years. This is the tallest cactus I've ever seen, possibly in the state of Ohio. I didn't think it grew that tall, but that cactus was so tall. And it was so big, it fit inside her window, but it gave her room such a peaceful ambiance. I'm like, wow, because I'd never seen anything that tall, that big, that type of plant in the state of Ohio to last at least 25 years. So her place is peaceful. Her place represents happiness. Your place has to do that too, be that at home or on the job. Make sure declutter everything. The more clutter you have around you, the more clutter your mind is, the more sad you become because you're working through papers. You're trying to find a pencil, you're moving things around, the phone's ringing, you're responding to emails, everything around you seems to be in disarray. Stop the madness. Organize. Organize your life. It takes time. It takes practice. That's why we're practicing happiness. We want you to be happy. So much sadness is going on in the world. So much is happening, but you have a choice to be happy. You can be happy. It takes time. It takes practice. But doing this mindfulness, we talked about embracing it last week. Today, it's happiness. My mindfulness will bring me to a peaceful, happy place. Also, while you're there, create a to-do list. Things that you have to do. Now, have to do. Have to do. So write your have to do list. Then on the other side, I write things that I would like to do. Once I get everything that I have to do, or I'm halfway through my have to do list, I go to things that I want to do that may give me joy. Like there's a nice boutique in the city of Twinsburg that it's a consignment shop that I love. So that's how I reward myself. After I get things done, I said, oh, now I look what I want to do. I want to go to that particular shop. So what I do is I go, okay, I reward myself. I'm happy. I go to that particular shop, talk to my friends, and come back and finish that to-do list. You have to incorporate happy things in your list. Whatever it is that you want to do, write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Practice happiness, because what you practice makes perfect. You know that saying, practice makes perfect, but depending on what you practice, that will be perfected. That will be perfect. So practice happiness, so your happiness will be a perfection. It will not be fake. It will not be phony, because you are literally happy. Create that to-do list and then have some fun. Enjoy your life. Be happy. Have a daily routine, meaning that you can, there's always going to have time. There's going to be some incidents. There's going to be some, in my case, a client may call me or my daughter may call me. She stays out of state. So I may have some time. So I have a daily routine, but within that routine, I have carved out just incidences or something where my attention may have to go. So I may have to take that phone call. I may have to handle that situation, but I'm handling from a peaceful mindset, a peaceful mindset. I'm not rushing and saying, yes. No. I'm able to listen and able to make an intelligent decision. I'm able to listen and have a fun, loving conversation because I'm from a place of happiness. I'm not tensed. I'm not upset. I'm from a place of happiness. I want to make this clear. There will be times that you will be tense, and you're human. You will be upset. You're human. I'm also a motivational speaker, so I have to make things very clear. I'm not selling you a pie in the sky. What I'm telling you, when you have those human moments, it's a choice to go, okay, I acknowledge the fact that this has made me sad. This has made me angry. This is a disappointment to me. I didn't expect this to happen to me, but I have to deal with it. But in order for me to deal with that situation, to deal with that unhappiness, to deal with that surprise, that disappointment, in order for me to do it, I have to step away and practice my happiness and say, okay, I'm happy now. Let me get back to my happy. There's this cartoon, and it said, let me go to my happy place. So I say that a lot. I'm going to my happy place. It's facetious, it's a joke, but literally it works for me. Get straight back to that happy place, and then you're able to make a decision. I'm able to handle it because I'm practicing happiness. That situation that came on, yes, it happened. Yes, it happened. I was there, it happened. But when it happened, it could have been out of my control. So with that in mind, I am able to continue because I'm from a happy place. So again, have that daily routine and make sure within that routine you have space for incidences so you can remain happy. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with positive people. My friend group, I have a close friend group and I have a friend group. Both of them know
both of those groups know how I am, know my personality, know I like to tell jokes, know one day I want to be a comedian, know all this about me. They know that. They know all that. But there are some things, my friend groups, they're not negative. No, we lift each other up. We talk to each other. We hype. We each other's hype person. We make sure that look, you're gonna win this. Whatever happens, you're gonna win. So whatever group you're with, make sure you're with a positive group. I have this saying, and I say this. It says, "I'm not saying you're not good. You're just not good for me." I'm not saying you're not good. You're just not good for me. Go through your list. If there's anyone negative, anyone killing your vibe, anybody bringing you down, anybody every time you talk to, the Debbie Downers, you need to evaluate your friends, your family, whoever they are that you're hanging a lot of time with, evaluate that and say, I'm not saying you're not good. You can practice in your mind, but right now you're not good for me. Not where I'm going, not what I'm trying to do. I got to go. My happiness is at risk. My mindfulness is at risk. So I got to put me number one, and I can't hang around that environment. Limit your negative interactions. Limit them. You don't need it. You don't need negativity in your life. You don't need that toxic energy. It's toxic. And there are some people, they're just toxic. And that's how they get around. They're toxic. You don't need that in your life. Just dismiss them from your life. I'm in my happy place. I'm practicing happiness. If you don't fit within my happiness, then I may not have to interact with you as much. Some people we have to interact with them, but not as much. We can pick and choose what it is that we have to do. We can pick and choose it. We can pick and choose it. Build your friendships with positive people. Number one, let's start. Be nice. Let's come together. Be nice. It's nice to be nice. It is so nice to be nice. You don't have to be mean. Be nice. Number two, seek mentors. Seek mentors. Seek a coach, like something that I do. Seek those that are going to help you. Seek them out. They're going to help you. Set boundaries. Set boundaries. Nope, you can't come here. Set boundaries around who you are, what you do. Set boundaries. Practice gratitude. Thank you. Please. I appreciate you. You're awesome today. Choose happiness. It's a state of mind and it's a choice. Choose happiness. Be nice. Seek mentors. Set boundaries. Practice gratitude. Choose happiness and live one day at a time. You can do this. My name is Dr. Constance Longmire. I hope you enjoyed this happiness. Hey, email me, Constance@drconstance.com. Constance@drconstance.com. I want to hear from you. Have a wonderful afternoon, day, morning, whatever time it is where you are. Take care and be happy.